Right now, TV shows are certainly a mixed bag, with some being pretty good and some being a bit
Bollocks! 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 Oh, bollocks!
But one of the best shows on right now is one I believe many people have given up on in the past, and that is the prequel series to Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul. I remember watching the first season in 2015 and enjoying each episode as they came out, but still being left a little bit frustrated. And that was less the show's fault than my own, because after having recently binge watched Breaking Bad, I definitely went into this prequel series with wrong expectations. Like, Better Call Saul is a very different show from Breaking Bad, and it takes its time to tell its story, which I think after having a binge watch of Breaking Bad, going to one episode a week was a little bit difficult. But I did continue to watch season 2 and season 3 in that same one episode a week style, but after that I did have to give it a break. And I didn't return to the show until the second part of the final season, and I've got to say I was really happy I did that. Because binging season 4, season 5 and the first part of season 6 really reminded me of those vibes I had with Breaking Bad, where I just couldn't stop watching. I was really glued to the screen. I was just like, alright, one more episode. Alright, 2 more episodes. Alright, the whole season, why not? Because Better Call Saul is one of the best written and best acted shows out there right now. And it's done what any good prequel should do, and that's elevate the original content from where it stems from. It's really helped flesh out a lot of characters as well. Of course, you've got Jimmy/Saul, but also got Mike, Gus Fring, and of course all the Salamancas. While also introducing some great new characters with Kim, Howard, Lalo, and Nacho. And a big portion of the show is the relationship between Chuck and Jimmy, the two brothers, and the effect it has on Jimmy in terms of his progression into Saul Goodman. I remember at the time of watching season 1, a lot of people were complaining that the show was too much of a legal drama, and it wasn't their sort of thing after watching Breaking Bad. But I think at the time they had to watch one episode a week. You know, they really had to sit with the show for 9 to 10 weeks in a row and think, oh, maybe this isn't for me. But now you can actually binge watch the show. I think it'll be a lot better for them, because we all watch TV shows differently, and I actually think some shows do actually benefit from having a 1 episode a week format, whereas some do actually benefit from having a binge format. And for those who've watched Better Call Saul as it's come out, you can easily tell me that's the best way to watch it. But I think with the way Vince Gilligan and Peter Gould write these programs, I think they're better as a binge, because they are slow, but they also do unravel the story in a way which I think just makes you want to watch more and more and more. Of course, at the time of recording, there are still 3 episodes remaining of Better Call Saul, and I think this would be a perfect time to do a good binge so you can get there in time for the finale. But with this show, I'd not be surprised that in a couple of years' time it gains a lot of attention after people realise how good the show is, because I think right now a lot of people really are sleeping on it. But yeah, I'd love to know your story of the show. Have you watched it from the start all the way through, or have you come back to the show like I have? And of course, when the show does end, I will do a proper full-on review for it. But if you want to watch something else right now, we have a couple of ranking videos on the screen with our best films of the year so far and our worst films of the year so far.